So, welcome to Confessions of a Former Drama Queen. Hi, all new subscribers. It has been a while because I've been on a little bit of a journey myself, a really good one, and it's brought me to this blog called Detoxing the DIVA. I use diva in the sense of what we know it now, so think really stroppy angry bitch. Yeah, I said it. Bitch. And I was like that. As a former drama queen, I have an authority to speak on drama queens, and I was like that. I was really stroppy, dummy out the pram, you know, drama, crisis. I thrived on this stuff. I needed it. It became almost like my existence for being. Because if I didn't have drama, if I wasn't being a diva, it really meant that I had to focus within and look at my issues. And I was tremendously good at running away from my issues. It was always somebody else's fault. It was always a circumstance or a situation or a person, but it was never me. It was never personal accountability, personal responsibility. I never took responsibility for the stuff that I created, for the choices I made, the decisions I took. No, it was everybody else's fault. I was very angry and I loved to throw these crises. Gave me attention, gave me validation, gave me something other than my reality. I didn't like my life. I wasn't happy. And it was your fault. It was your fault I wasn't happy. It was your fault I was depressed. It was your fault I had no money. It was your fault that I couldn't do the things that I wanted to. It was your fault. Everybody else's fault but my own. So what is Detoxing the Diva? I said in a couple of other blogs about the Queen Afro book, The Sacred Woman. Detoxing the Diva is taking that time out to deal with your issues, take responsibility for them, be accountable for the decisions and the choices that you make, and being a mature adult. It's that simple. You can do it in so many different ways. I am currently about to embark on a spiritual detox cleanse. I'm quite looking forward to it. It's all about getting back in touch with nature. Some ancestral worship, touching base with the ancestors, setting up an altar, doing some yoga, doing some meditation. What I found is it's always about transition. We've never fully arrived on this journey. The journey has plateaus, so it goes up and down, and then you kind of find an even keel. But even at that even keel, things are going to come up. And I always find taking that little bit of time out, for some people it's a week, for some it's a month, for some it's a year, for some it's 5 years. Who knows? It doesn't matter. We're not in a race. We're not proving anything. But it's cleansing yourself, and it's dealing with your issues, and it's addressing them honestly and openly with yourself. That's really all that matters. And that's what I call it, Detoxing the Diva. You know, it's anything that works for you. For me, it might be touching base with African spirituality. For you, it might be getting in touch with Christ or Allah or Wicca or whatever it is you do. It doesn't matter. As long as it works for you, then do it. So you might want to spend a week fasting, reading the Bible, praying, singing, whatever it is you want to do. Or it might be whatever you do as a Muslim. It might be whatever you do as a Sikh, a Hindu. What it doesn't matter. But as long as it can bring you back to that space where you can look within and you can address instead of projecting, because that's something that I used to do a lot of. I project all my stuff. I don't like a person because of this, because of that. And I'm projecting all that stuff that I'm not doing, I'm not looking at, I'm not accepting, I'm not taking responsibility for, I don't want to acknowledge. I'm projecting all of that. And you can come across as a bit angry. And yeah, because you are angry, because you're not happy with your life. So it's a good thing to do, to detox the diva. to be honest and to recognize that you are where you are because of you, nobody else. Taking that stance might seem harsh because you might say, well, I was abused. That wasn't my fault. No, it wasn't. But your response to that abuse now, as an adult, you are responsible for that. Remove the words fault and blame from your vocabulary. This isn't about fault finding. This isn't about blaming. This is about being responsible. Fault and blame are victims. It's the terminology that victims use. We're not victims. We are victors. There's a scripture in the Bible and it says, for we are more than conquerors. The very least you will ever be is a conqueror. And a conqueror is a great thing. So recognize that in your acknowledgement of your issues, you are strong. And you don't need to be distracted. For me, if I had an issue here, I would go and find something over there. Because that meant I didn't have to look over here. Distraction. Number one distraction for a lot of people, and I've seen it, I've done it, is Facebook. Okay? Don't get entangled with people's shit on Facebook. You don't even know half these people. You've never met them, but yet we hate each other. I'm guilty of that myself. I do love a rant. But what I'm saying is, don't let that be your focus. Don't get drawn into that virtual world because it's a distraction. What's going on in here and what's going on in here is where you need to be. So that's pretty much it. Detox the diva. Let go of the drama. And be a former drama queen. It's that simple. It's not hard. It's not complicated. And if you want happiness and you want peace and you want to have that tranquil mind and you don't want to be distressed, go back to the beginning. Cleanse yourself. Eat healthy. That's another thing. If you're consuming loads of junk food, things that are high in sugars and fatty, they're going to slow you down. They're going to make you really sluggish. You ain't going to want to address anything. Eat healthy. You know, eat some fruit, eat some veg, drink lots of water, cleanse yourself. And that's pretty much it. You know, you are your own physician. You know what's good for you. You have higher consciousness. You're an intelligent, beautiful person that's listening to this. Whether you're male or female, you've got to know that for yourself. You are beautiful. You are intelligent. You are wonderful. You are divinely created. Detox that diva. Bye till the next time.